YouTube? It's your boy Z here, looking me back with another video. So we got top 10 most badass Luffy moments in One Piece. You know, this video came out, I think, not too long ago. So honestly, the amount of clicks that this should have is pretty good. I know I'm a big Luffy fan. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Be sure to follow all my socials down below whenever I do anything. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. By the way, y'all, this the guy who's gonna be reacting is pretty much the commentary guy is gonna be Vinny too. So I hope you guys commentary is gonna be pretty good. You know, I watch his videos a lot, so I'm gonna react to more of his videos because he watches everything I watch for the most part. So without further ado, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all this stuff, and we'll go ahead and start the video. I'm gonna be honest, the fish, I know I just is early, but I'm gonna be honest, the Fishman Island art, for the most part, that thing was pretty. I like, a lot of people don't like the art because they get it was like showing off the straw hats, and I get it too. Like, for the most part, I think I like that. I like that art a lot. It's not my favorite, but I think it's a pretty cool art, you know. I mean, I love time skips in general, so just seeing how they were after time skip just means a lot to me, you know. He was terrible. He was a terrible villain, though.
Reckless, goofball, big grin, not the brightest bulb in the box. These are the descriptors that immediately come to mind when you think about Monkey D. Luffy. But occasionally, our childlike hero and pirate extraordinaire does something so crazily awesome, you realize there's more to him than meets the eye. He demands your respect and admiration, and you give it gladly. When it comes to ability and sheer pluck,
Luffy underestimated Luffy
he
so
might
many
not
times,
think things through and might get his crewmates in a tough spot more than once because of his impulsiveness.
I feel like Luffy's,
but he's also innately kind, just brave, and generous. He's got all the qualities of a hero, and when he shows this side of his character, the only way to describe him is badass. Paying tribute to these heroic qualities, here are the top 10 badass Luffy moments in One Piece.
Nah, this is wrong. I love this moment.
At number 10, Luffy shows us what a terrifying monster he can be by knocking out 50,000 fishman pirates with his Conquerors Haki.
It's like his Haki's like unbelievably strong, you know, like 50,000 people is a lot of people to be. That's crazy. And I don't even think like others can do that. Maybe like Shanks and like the emperors, but for him to do that where he is now is like
use crazy. This unique form of Haki, which only a chosen few can wield, on several occasions throughout the series. His display on Fishman Island is amongst the most memorable. It's not just the numbers he defeats, but also his prowess at using this god-given power. The slack-jawed look of shock and surprise on Hodie's face says all there is to say of the impact Luffy has on the enemy's morale with this show of strength. Luffy's actions have an immediate and deep impact. While his battle with Hodie goes the whole hog and even gives him some trouble, this early moment shows that Luffy's victory is but inevitable.
Oh my god. Nah. Bellamy needed that.
Next up is Luffy one-shotting Bellamy in the Jaya arc.
Bro, he left an imprint.
Before his rather unexpected and moving character progression in the Dressrosa arc, Bellamy's a small-time thug whose arrogance, cynicism, and all-round bad behavior make him insufferable. He's called Bellamy the Hyena, and he lives up to his nickname, emulating the animal's physical features and opportunistic tendencies. In Jaya,
like, I understand why Luffy and them did it, why they let him beat him up, you know, because there's no point arguing with somebody who's like less than you, who has no imagination. But it just annoyed me because like he was really like getting into them too.
Bellamy picks a fight with Luffy in a bar. When Luffy, in a rare show of maturity, refuses to engage in a meaningless brawl, Bellamy beats up and humiliates the Straw Hat Captain and Zoro. But nobody beats up Luffy and gets away with it. It's just not done. Bellamy gets his comeuppance when Luffy one-shots him in the middle of town, knocking him out cold and shutting him up for good, right in the middle of his springy dance. It's an intensely satisfying punch, one that even Saitama would be proud of.
Alright, I think he would be. Nah. Bro, I heard the English version of this, of when Luffy used Mountsman, and it is so, oh my god. Like, I like dub and sub, but that right there was terrible. The dub was like, what the heck? I was like, oh heck nah. I will never do that again. It was just way too much for me, bro. Way too much.
8 is Luffy's revelation of
like
Gear 4th Bound Man.
I love the sub version though. This did catch me off guard.
It's a pleasure to watch Luffy go from strength to strength with each gear. 4th gear is the most visually arresting of the lot. In the bruising battle against Don Quixote do Flamingo, Luffy goes into Gear 4th by biting down on his forearm and inflating his body with air to resemble a giant balloon, while also enhancing his muscle strength. The transformation is dramatic as it is. The series creator Ichiro Oda makes it even more fantastic with the addition of some kabuki-style theatrics. In the fight, Luffy uses the 4th gear technique Bound Man, which allows him to bounce up and down and gain incredible speed and power. It's the perfect counter to Dofi, who's no lightweight in the power department.
Because some of the hits Dofi was taking was like, yo, that's a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying?
For the next badass moment, we have Luffy doing what he does best, making a spectacle of himself in the most unconventional manner.
Nah, when he came down, it was raw though. I fuck with this. When he came down from
The watershed battle of Marineford to save Ace from being executed by the Marines begins in earnest when Luffy falls from the sky from an upturned boat, a bunch of ragtag allies on his heels. The sight of Luffy and his noisy crew free-falling into the fight to really send shockwaves throughout the Marines and pirates down below.
That was just a bunch of people that just ended up tagging along with him.
This entrance is both comical and irreverent, the complete opposite of Whitebeard's epic entrance a little earlier in the day. The lightheartedness of it all prevents any foreshadowing of the darkness and tragedy that's just about to come. In fact, Luffy brings with him a sense of hope that all will be well. But despite everything that happens, Luffy's grand entrance can never be forgotten. At number 6, we have Luffy sucker punching Kaido in his dragon form.
Correction. He was punching Kaido, but I heard in the manga that it actually didn't even take this long for Luffy to get knocked out after this. But they just kind of dragged it this way and made it seem like Luffy was hurting him. Whoa. Was doing some damage.
Their very first meeting.
All he did was sober him up. Damn.
If there's anything Luffy excels at, it's being impulsive and doing the opposite of what he should be doing. After the Law-Luffy alliance arrives in Wano, the strategy they adopt is to keep a low profile and work in secrecy to bring down the Yonko. But their plans go up in smoke as Luffy not only reveals himself to Kaido in a fit of rage, but also chases him down and lands a punch on him, powerful enough to slam him senseless into the ground. True, Kaido's drunk as a skunk when he's brought down by a single hit to the head, but the fact that Kaido's in his dragon form at this moment is a testimony to Luffy's power and bravado. It also raises the anticipation sky high for the duo's final clash, which should definitely be worth the wait.
Luffy's strength is crazy though. That's one thing we cannot get. Luffy's strength is, oh my lord! Look at this, bro. Look at this. This looks good. No, I fuck with that. That was raw right there.
In the 5th spot is Luffy using Conquerors Haki during the Battle of Marineford. As the Executioner's blades come down on Ace and the situation looks dire, Luffy unleashes this incredible power, felling the killers of most of the pirates and marines. This Haki display is totally different from the one on Fishman Island. For one, Luffy's actions in Marineford are unconscious, born out of desperation to save his brother. Even as those around him are stunned, Luffy's completely unaware of what he's done. Secondly, he manages to subdue a much more powerful crowd. Compared to the Fishman pirates, the Marineford gang is made up of some of the fiercest pirates and toughest marines. It's safe to say, this is the moment Luffy officially announces his arrival in the New World. Next up is Luffy declaring war on the world government in Enies lobby.
Well, not all of it. I say like the Enies lobby part, because the water silver part was cool.
The arc to rescue Robin from the CP9, a group of assassins on the government's payrolls, is one of the most heartfelt in the entire series. It really captures the spirit of the theme of Nakama that runs through One Piece like blood in the veins. Usopp, in his Soge King disguise, puts in an MVP performance as he, on Luffy's orders, shoots down the world government's symbol of power, its flag, with a fiery slingshot. The burning flag is a...
My bad, y'all. I had to take it.
An example of just how far Luffy and his crew are willing to go for one of their own and for what they believe to be just and right. This moment comes early in the series, but it's such a powerful one. It can't be
Everybody cared about Robin too. It was really good. I respect it. I like that.
Number 3 is Luffy facing off against the 3
this is
admirals
nice.
in the Marine.
Even though Luffy didn't do shit when he did this, it was pretty cool. Like, you know, seeing him he was right in front of their faces.
But arc, which, as you would have realized by now, is a minefield of impactful moments.
I think before I watched One Piece, this is one thing I seen. I was like, yo, what the fuck? My bad, y'all. I had to take a phone call. Yo, tall as shit.
The 3 admirals, Aokiji, Akainu, and Kizaru, are the true symbols of the Navy's power, each gifted with a devil fruit power so mighty that they're a threat to the fiercest pirates. Going up against even one of them could mean certain defeat, maybe even death.
He always
and yet Luffy's neither afraid nor hesitant when he pole vaults his way to get in their collective face. He's clearly exhausted from fighting his way through, weak from the seawater, and desperate to save Ace, but his glaring eyes show no fear. On the other hand, the terror on Ace's face makes it all too clear what great danger Luffy might have landed himself in. Thanks to this poster-worthy moment, we can't wait for that inevitable final clash between Luffy and the Marines' top brass. In the runner-up spot is Luffy challenging Big Mom for the second time.
つまらねえ話だな、ビッグマム。結婚しなかったのがローラだろ。
Now, Charlotte Lin isn't the kind of woman you make an enemy of, even by accident. She not only has one of the most fearsome devil fruit powers, she's also extremely cruel, tyrannical, and unpredictable. Luffy, who knows no fear, has had a hostile relationship with her from the get-go. He first picks a fight with her without ever having laid eyes on her. But it's his second challenge that leaves all witnesses to the scene, including the Yonko herself, speechless. This one, too, like the first one, takes place over Den Mushi, captured and jailed on Whole Cake Island. Luffy not only mocks Big Mom for her controlling ways and her ambition of becoming the king of pirates, but he also vows to take back Sanji and have the last laugh in their contest. From how it looks, it's clearly a case of an ant challenging an elephant. The look of outrage and incredulous belief on Big Mom's face says it all.
Sanji は必ず取り返す。最後に勝つのは俺たちだ。
お前、その目は何だい?
I love this.
Punching its way straight to the top of the list is Luffy punching a celestial dragon. This is the moment that defines Luffy as the upstart who's not afraid of anyone, not least of those undeservedly holding on to positions of great power and influence. It also shows how deeply Luffy cares for his friends, how little he cares for an established order that discriminates against certain people, and how he has his own strong sense of justice. The slow walk up the stairs of the auction house, where the snivelly Saint Charlos has just shot Haki simply for fun, is now iconic. So is the dangerous look in Luffy's eyes before he unleashes that swinging punch smack down into Noble's face. In the One Piece universe, the Celestial Dragons are portrayed as weak yet powerful, privileged yet irresponsible, cruel and lacking compassion. To see one of their worst get his just desserts is such sweet satisfaction. That it's Luffy who enforces this much-needed justice makes him that much more badass.
Got his ass. Get out of here.
And that's it for the top.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Let me know what y'all want me to react to. Let me know. I'm thinking of reacting to another anime series. Trying to think what it's gonna be. But when I do, y'all see the video. But other than that, please like, subscribe, follow me on my socials and all that stuff like that. Keep my notifications on, comment, like, dislike, it doesn't matter. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.